Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, glory, and respect due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. To the Israelite foreigners scattered throughout the four corners of the earth who may look like the heathen nations. And to the very few sisters that listen and learn to you, Shalom. I'm the brother Yasharala with Great Millstone, Chicago. All right, and for the new listeners, Yahweh is the true Hebrew name of the Heavenly Father, and Yahweh Shai is the true Hebrew name of His only begotten Son. I want to hop into something real quick to prove that we've been scattered, all right, as a nation, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the real Hebrew Israelites. We've been scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. So we're going to look like every nation, all right, on the earth. So when you read in Deuteronomy 28 and 15, which goes into the curses, it says, "But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee." So we disobeyed as a nation. We broke the law, statutes, and commandments as a nation. So the Heavenly Father ultimately put the curses on us. All right, and I'm gonna grab one of the curses. Let me see if I can pull it up. I think it's like, yep, here it goes. Deuteronomy 28:64, "And Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor their fathers have known, even wood and stone." So the Heavenly Father is going to scatter us among all the nations, okay? Because the Heavenly Father separated all nations, all right? It says, the scriptures say he separated the sons of Adam, and he gave every nation their inheritance. He gave them their own land, all right? But since we broke the law, statutes, and commandments, he has mingled and scattered us among those nations, mainly due to slavery in this time, all right? We've been scattered through the slave ships, and now we've been living amongst these heathens for generations. Now, in time, we're gonna look like them. All right, let's grab. This is the book of James 1:1. It says, "James, a servant of God and of the Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greetings." All right, so the Israelites have been scattered. All right, we have been scattered. We're in all the lands. All right, and I'm gonna grab another quick one in 1 Peter. All right, which says, 1 Peter 1:1, "Peter, an apostle of Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, to the strangers scattered throughout Pontus, Galatia, Cappadocia, Asia, and Bithynia, elect according to the foreknowledge of God the Father, through sanctification of the Spirit, unto obedience and sprinkling of the blood of Yahweh Shai Mashiach, grace unto you and peace be multiplied." So that's who he's speaking to. He's speaking to the Israelites that were scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, and here it names land specifically. All right, and even before, let's go to the book of Acts. We were already living in other lands. Let me see. This is Acts 2:5. "And there were dwelling at Jerusalem Jews, devout men, out of every nation under heaven." All right. So we were already amongst the heathens as well. All right. And then you jump down to verse 9 and it starts giving you names. All right. Parthians and Medes and Elamites and the dwellers in Mesopotamia and in Judea and Cappadocia and Pontus and Asia, Phrygia and Pamphylia in Egypt and in the parts of Libya about Cyrene, and strangers of Rome, Jews and proselytes, Cretes and Arabians, who hear them speak in their own tongues the wonderful works of God. Right, so these men, these Israelite men, were dwelling among these nations, these lands. Okay, which shows that we were already scattering. We were already scattered. Okay, we were already mixing seed with the heathen nations. Which, if the man is who holds the lineage. All right, an Israelite man laying down with the heathen woman, that child is still an Israelite child. All right. And grab one more. Oops, went the wrong way. All right, this is Jeremiah 16 and 14. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that it shall no more be said, Yahweh liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But Yahweh liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he has driven them. And I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers. There you go. So when Yahweh sends his son Yahushua to deliver his children, all right, the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, we're gonna be all right, not only here in the land of the north, okay, America, but in all lands where he hath driven us. We've been driven throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, Israelites are among all nations. All right. We look like all nations. We're going to look like every single nation under heaven. As long as your father's lineage goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, it doesn't matter what lineage your mom is. You're an Israelite based off of your father's lineage. Okay? If it goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right? It doesn't matter if you're born in China. All right, if you were born in Russia, if you were born in Australia, if you're born in Africa, if you're born here, all right? It doesn't matter what nation your mom is, okay? She's an Israelite, even better. But if your mom's a heathen, but your father's lineage goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you are an Israelite, even though you may look like the heathen nations, all right? He's coming back to deliver us because he's scattered us. He prophesied that he was going to scatter us. We got scattered, and now we're going to get ready to be delivered from all parts of the world, all the lands. All right. Yahweh willing, this was edifying. Till next time, shalom.